nobody could hear me. So hopefully y'all can hear me now so I can stay on here. You know what I mean? But it's Raphael 7, baby. You know what I mean? You know, Barry Alex, man, and he just told me some good news. We're gonna bring more people to the platform in the sense of creating content, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's always good news, man. I'm gonna wait though, really, to start talking until I know that people can hear me. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta wait for some people to get in here too. At the same token, don't you hate when you like you got a bunk weed stash, like some weed that you don't like, right? Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. Otherwise, I gotta turn it off again, man. Uh, but if you can, man, do y'all got a bunk weed stash too? Y'all can hear me? What's good, bruh? Let me know if you can hear me. Howard, let me know, cause people ain't been able to hear me of late, so I've been having to delete the lives and shit. But yeah, I got a bunk weed stash, man. That when I run out of good weed, and you know what I mean, then I'll just roll up the bunk weed, bruh, and not get really that high or nothing like that. But you know, when you smoke weed, man. But yeah, man. How everybody been out there, man? You know what I mean? Okay, good, good, good. Cause yeah, I've been doing the lives, bruh, and I've been doing the lives. I think that's why I had to put the earphones on. For some reason, my phone isn't picking up the audio, so it sound like it's muted. But that's good. Y'all can hear me. Yeah, man. So I just got off the phone with Kev Kelly, man. Kev Kelly about to drop his album this sometime this month. It might be a Mess feature on there. He told me he ain't decided. Him and Mess supposed to do a joint album, so go check out Kev Kelly. We about to post this song on here too. I'm gonna do a blog, but yeah, I ain't been blogging of late, man. You know, I had some. Really, I got some family shit going on, man, with my moms and shit. You feel me? Took a nigga like, you always get perspective when it's a family member, bro. A life, you know what I mean? And especially when it's your mama or something like that, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you think like, man, what do I care about? And I had to think about that these last few months. What do I care about? You feel me? One thing I care about is my family. You know what I'm saying? And I care about representing my people, right? So when I be on here, you know, I want to be on here for a purpose. And I feel like, you know, all these platforms, BayAreaCompass, they all have, it's an avenue to express yourself. So I was talking to somebody the other day, right? And I'm like, it was an older lady. Older people be kind of freaked out about the technology, right? And I'll be like, think about it. Have you ever been to a museum and see something hella old or a painting that's hella old, and you was like curious to see like and shout out Howard, you know what I'm saying? But I was telling her like, ultimately this is the new museum, the internet. Like the more content or the more you leave yourself on these social sites is crazy or scary. Those people assume that the internet is as amazing as it is because somebody could look at you 200 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't just for right now. So take for instance, somebody play it on the internet and they got a persona or something, right? That persona, say if you die, that's all you left though. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's just like, you don't want to misrepresent yourself or your people. You feel me? So that's kind of why I had to step back from it and really like, nigga, I'm grown as fuck. I don't really give a fuck about some of the shit I'm talking about because it has no substance to it really. It's just talking about somebody. I do like promoting people though. I do like promoting artists, and that's what I really was trying to do is promote Bay Area music to outside the Bay Area too. So people feel like, why you only do, man? Because if I only talk about people from this region, or if I only talk about it, does the algorithm play on what's most common, or what do both view like? Okay, they go off in viewership, so and how they align you in the algorithm is based upon multiple audiences. So say if I'm creating content similar to No Jumper, then it's gonna kind of mesh with that algorithm. So you know, so when you're doing this shit, you don't want to just stay in a small algorithm, but at times it'll keep you there. You feel me? It's like when you monetize your platform, it make you it make you like earn it. Even though you might have been getting before they was paying your ass, you was getting 10, 15,000 views on a video. As soon as you monetize that shit um it will take you out of the algorithm, and then you need people searching for it in the YouTube algorithm. But you can get back in there if we stay consistent enough. But I like the other bloggers. I always talk about motherfuckers uh like bullshit all the time and shit. Like and shout out Slug, but the nigga talking about Blueface all day. I'm not about to sit there and watch Christian Rock, and motherfucking Blueface all day, bruh, and try to pick up the next story, because I'm not that interested. You see what I'm saying? So, certain shit for certain people. You do that shit, I ain't tripping. Y'all can have that shit. I'm gonna start creating real content, original content, eventually, because nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start locking in with some of the people that I've been networking with over the internet for a few years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I heard it come with due time and the right timing, because the Bay Area seems so small. You ain't gonna make hella money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go down south or to LA, you gonna make more money off of your shit. Why you think DC out there interviewing niggas from out there and not out here? Cause the only people you can really interview is the people you talk shit about. Mozzie, Lav, uh, J-Bo, and he was trying to do that shit with and he got arrested out there, and I told the nigga. See, this is why I be feeling kinda like I I'm responsible for some of the people's success. Not saying that they didn't do all the work themselves. I led them down a different path. I told that nigga before he got arrested. And literally on the internet, like, I'm telling that nigga because we would message each other and shit. I message him. Sometimes he messaged me, but I messaged that nigga, and I told him, like, bro, you going out there doing that stupid ass shit, you gonna get arrested. And he like, whatever, nigga. He thought I was hating on him. Like everybody, when you tell a motherfucker the truth, a lot of times people think you hate on them. But then in retrospect, he probably like, oh, that's a real nigga because he told me the truth before it happened. I'm like, you going out there doing that stupid shit, nigga, it ain't gonna end well for you. So he ended up getting arrested and going to prison over that shit. And I don't know if Jaleese was trolling the niggas, but she said it was like stealing some. It was with some girls stealing like shit out of the store and shit. But what I'm saying to say that is, if you, but God worked like this. Now you went to prison, and he probably was thinking, damn, what am I going to do with my platform? And he came out. He's locked in with people up in there, and when he came out, he utilized that as a business. Okay, nigga, I locked in with all these gang members in jail. Hey, now he doing shit with Christian rock, and see that's different though. So I do understand why Slug doing it, cause DC interviewing motherfuckers, interviewing Blueface girlfriend and shit. Um, and then he interviewed four extras, and that and shit for that region. That was one of the biggest things he could do for himself too at that time. So I respect those power moves he made, and the respect he got down there. So, but I told him to stop trolling niggas. I'm like, niggas, stop trolling niggas. And I'm like, his first interview was with DB the General. And I'm like, nigga, that's the type of shit you should do. That's what's gonna blow you up. And the more you know, you do. I mean, and it's a formula that other people use, but when you have somebody that like DC that's from Oakland that ain't like a he ain't a goofy nigga behind the camera. He know what not to do and what to do, so he gonna bring that flavor to it. So DC, and then Jaleese, I was like, Jaleese, get back on YouTube. That's what's gonna help you. She was going viral a little bit on Instagram. She had stopped blogging on YouTube, and I'm like, hey, you bigger than what you think you are. You just gotta like be a lady. Be a lady on there. You don't have to go back and forth with some niggas on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And the formula. It's all about the formula. I know what formula I'm using, and I don't necessarily try to be the biggest because that require a level of certain other elements. You feel me? Like the reason why I work for them, cause they talk shit too. But tone it down. After you got everybody attention, you don't have to keep talking shit. But I'm not going. This is not my formula, bruh. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I don't use that. But you could utilize all this shit. But once you get the little attention, you gotta transition that shit to a business. Business ain't good. You're not gonna do good in business. Always being confrontational. You know what I'm saying? Like the no jumper platform, that's what's gonna be its downfall eventually. Is unless it's created, if it's created chaos, is different. A random chaos, nigga, that shit can get bad because I know for a fact, like, uh, if you get the right nigga up there that don't like being talked to in no type of way, or be like patronized, or Adam like to talk like he like here at times at people and they beneath him. So if you ever get the right person, they gonna trip on him, especially because it's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So uh, a lot of things that can happen with platforms built like that. Now Thizzler had the had the right idea when Numph, you remember Numph, the nigga, the Filipino rapper, forget his name. I don't know how to say his name, but he from the Bay Area. He used to rap at the hype era, but he started doing the blogging first, way before it was really even popular though. And if they would have stuck with that amongst what they doing now, and I think it's North Cal What's Up Next who be voicing some of the blogs on there. So go check out Bruh platform too. Me and him chopped it up before, but for North Cal up next, he pretty good. And he locked it with Thizzler. He helped them find artists and shit like that. So Bruh pretty dope behind the scenes. But what they do, because everybody be watching this shit. Like, it be periodically, but I'm gonna give you the game. It ain't even for sale. I'm gonna give it to you. Put bruh up how you had none on, and he already locked in with hella rappers. Uh, so you just gotta, and he do be doing interviews from here and there, time and time. But you gotta put it, bruh gotta let them interviews go on Thizzler, because Thizzler the bigger platform, and then transition into his platform. So if you ever watching, because you've been locked in with the channel, but that's what you got to do, and it'll work. It is approachable as I am, like as a person. I don't think I'm as like I'm locked in with BayAreaCompass. I don't, Lex fucked with me when nobody else would. You feel me? And I didn't, I ain't nobody today, but I was definitely further away from where I was today than I was when he locked in with me. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even really mess with no other platforms, no matter what it could do for me. I'd rather build it from the ground, bro. If it's gonna work, I'll leave it in God's hands. If I'm meant to do something, I'll do it. I don't need to ask this person for that. This person, That's why shit. Even when I record music, even when I record music, I ain't waiting for nobody to record me, bro. I'm recording myself. I don't got time to be waiting for people. Even when I was recording with people, it'd take hella long for them to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just started trying to figure that shit out myself because the ones who wait, bro, life don't wait for nobody, and time don't wait for nobody. So if you want to do something, you just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Camillus Russell? What's up, fam? You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tapping in with us. You know, and I ain't been doing it for a while, so really we ain't gonna have no audience right now. But I'll do it for the audience. We just make content, man. When you just being yourself, I'm just saying my thoughts out loud though, and I'm bringing it on the music terms. You know what I'm saying? But I chase it no more, man. And I did chase it at times, and that shit, you know what I mean? You gotta keep chasing it, and if you chasing clout, you know what I mean? You gotta keep whatever persona that you using to chase it. I just wasn't with that. You know, what's crazy is people start like noticing me out and about. So when I'm out and about, they be like, "Daddy, yeah, nigga, I'm a nigga, bruh." But at the same time, I'm a grown ass man. Some niggas was trying to bang on me. I think them niggas, right? So what happened was they knew too much of like, oh. So I'm like, but they wasn't trying to bang on me. They was banging on some other niggas trying to kind of get my attention. So I guess, nigga, but I'm just a regular nigga. And I'm hella old. So I really, like, personally, the streets and shit, it'd be like, whatever, bro. That shit, none of it amazes me in the streets because, like, when you a teenager, you trying to, like, get known or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? When you younger, you want that persona. I'm older now. One thing, the streets don't concern me as much as trying to get some other shit. You feel me? Get some real shit. You know. So uh, I'm not fixated on trying to be like, nigga. I'm a nigga, bruh. And I'm from Stockton. What you think it is? But at the same token, nigga, if you are one trick pony in life, nigga, you ain't gonna make it far anyways. For the most part, unless you just really dope at what you do. It's like some people that they be eating on certain shit you would never even know. Like this person getting hella money off of this shit. I know a nigga selling cologne right now, nigga, making 10 bands a month, 20 bands a month just off of selling cologne. Who would think? And that's profit. You feel me? Nigga making 20 bands profit off of cologne. So you just don't know what's gonna work. You feel me? And some work for somebody, and it might not work for everybody else. So I just suggest you nigga do you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my suggestion to everybody is. Every time a little nigga asked me when I was in a real studio, and we was in Oakland and shit. And Mr. Fab own hella shit in Oakland, bro. Don't sleep on Mr. Fab. Nigga, Mr. Fab damn near own the whole block where that studio is. I think he owned Touch of Souls, a bunch of shit. So, uh, so, and that's a restaurant. I don't remember what street it's on, but it's in West Oakland, if I am mistaken. Uh, but yeah, so we at the studio, and it's a young nigga. He like 18, and he want to be a rapper though. So he like, what should my image be? And the only thing I could think of at that time, I'm like, nigga, you should be your image, nigga. The fuck, I don't know, nigga. You ain't cool enough yourself. If you ain't cool enough yourself, you ain't made for this shit. Cause all them people that put on, you know, and the thing is, man, I ain't looking to be worshipped or idolized. I just want to make music or create content because they could talk and they could rap, whatever the case may be. I ain't never trying to be idolized from some shit, nigga, because I know the type of nigga I really am, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I, and sometimes, and you know, so I don't play like I'm invincible or nothing, nigga, this real life, nigga. So I'm humble in a sense. I believe, like, man, I don't be looking at no, there ain't no big U's or little me's and big U's. We all the same. We all on the same playing field, nigga. We all gotta breathe this old dirty ass air, you know what I'm saying, and do what we gotta do as humans. So, nigga, why would I feel bigger or better than you or smaller and littler than you? I'm not gonna feel none of that shit. I'm gonna just be myself, man. My mom named me Raphael, right? So, nigga, I take pride in that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you be you, I be me. We'll say, tell Lex to get at me. Yeah, if you can't get a hold of him, if you could find me on Instagram, it's Raphael underscore BayAreaCompass. Raphael D7 baby underscore BayAreaCompass. I'll post your shit. You feel me? And you know, we can lock in. Sometimes that nigga be busy or whatever. We all be trying to just help it out. No matter what we can do, you know what I'm saying? If it's for anybody. So tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? I got or I go on my YouTube channel, which is Raphael underscore Bear Raphael D7 baby underscore Bear Compass, and just exchange, you know what I'm saying, rather than on here, but for sure. It ain't really nothing if it's easy to post it, that's even better. Sometimes it'd be hard for me to post shit because I gotta if you got everything prepared rather than I have to prepare it. And what's real that keep it real, I ain't never charged nobody, even though I know that people be charging people. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I can get a motherfucker based upon the platform was popping enough to get you 5, 10,000 views just off of the platform, possibly I think it would be fair to ask people for money. But if you only gonna get the views that five, three, four, 500 views, you shouldn't charge nobody for that. So I don't really be looking for no compensation to do this shit, bro. Really, really. The money in the YouTube, if the YouTube blew up, the money there, and nobody's songs can really get a platform no money unless the platform kind of own the song or something like that because you can't monetize nobody else's content. So that's another trick. That's why music platforms transition. That's why this platform transitioned to a blogging platform. Like, why you stop posting music? Because posting music can get you copyright strikes, and you can lose your platform for helping somebody else out. So a lot of times, uh, you want to be cool with the people that you post their music, and if someone ever wanted their song off, they should be comfortable enough and respectful enough to come at the platform to ask them to take it off or take it down, because to strike somebody for that's what be happening sometimes. Somebody get mad and they'll strike your platform if you post shit from. So that's why people be kind of standoffish about helping people with shit, especially with music, because on platforms, you know what I'm saying? That's why Thizzler's so particular and charge you and make you write contracts and shit. But we don't ever try to monetize nobody music on here. We don't ever press we don't ever monetize nobody music so that, you know, it's able to be posted without getting strikes. Appreciate it. I also got one with Mr. Fab called Magic Show. Okay. Show. Way more established than me. Mr. Fab tried to hit me for 3,500 on I ain't even paid. I mean, I can't pay no 3,500 for no damn song. I had a few people lock in with me, but they be trying to charge too much for me. You know, my equipment ain't even good enough to be doing songs with a lot of artists, cause you know, then you gotta go in the studio. I ain't no rapper, bro. I rap, but I ain't no rapper though. You know what I mean? I just be doing this shit when I feel like it. Then I be like, fuck music. That's how I really be. But I be loving music, but I'm saying doing music and shit like that, I be off and on with it. It's like the blog, nigga. That's how I always been, man. I don't be caring, bro. This shit. If it had blew up or something like that, I probably would have. You know what I mean? But I think the last blog I really did, like, I, I don't know if they really was mad, but it was like, damn, bruh, you know. But X-Rated and SIBO was kind of like, I felt like they was kind of like tripping off of the title that I had titled some shit. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't want to do this shit no more. Everybody be getting mad and shit. Niggas never get no fucking thank you in this shit, man. Motherfucker be mad at you or something like that. I don't want nobody to be mad at me, bruh, over some internet shit, bruh. I grew up, I was bored, nigga, when the TVs was still hella fat. So this shit new to me too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't letting the internet trick me off the streets, bro. You feel me? So, you know, the internet crazy. So, you know, man, I went to the casino earlier, bro. I got whacked, bro. They whacked me, bro. Then I was mad, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them poor sports, bro. So I threw a rock. Nick, and I was just mad. I threw a rock and I threw it at the side of the building, and the rock went in the building. Like it went inside the, you know what I'm saying? It like it broke and went inside the shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, nigga, they can pay for that shit. Like, I just, with the money they just took from me. But I got issues, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I got real life and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So the internet to me, bruh, is just a tool, bruh. But like I said, man, one day I was at the fucking liquor store. I was getting some cigarettes and shit, and some nigga was just like right here though. So I'm like, what's good, bruh? You know what I'm saying? He like, I didn't know what he was on. To be honest, he like, you that nigga from the internet, huh? Oh yeah, for sure. But that's it happened to me a few times. Shout out Blueface, Blue Strip, Blue Strip, my nigga Blue Strip. I see that nigga. I be posting his music on here too. So I ain't never met the nigga until we met, but we met on some random ass shit, just doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? And so so I'm glad that I did some type of, you know what I mean? I represent myself halfway decent on here. People, you know, when they approach me, they ain't approaching me hella disrespectful or and shit like that. But I had a dumb nigga. I had to go outside. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had to go outside of it, you know, and do my business. So I don't go out. I don't come on here talking shit about people, bruh. That's not a smart move. So, you know, and I'm just catching up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let the internet fool me, bruh. I don't care. I just got popping on here, nigga. I am Raphael, nigga. I'm not tripping off no motherfucking internet. I want some money. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking? Like, the internet, bruh. You need the internet. But you need the internet to make money most of the ways nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna utilize it, but niggas is getting rich, man. I'll be watching, like these slot videos sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I be studying shit too. I'm seeing these niggas get rich. These niggas making $90,000 a month off of YouTube alone. Not speaking of the other places he posting his content on. So the nigga probably making about a good smooth 120 just off of the internet gambling. Uh, Niggas do nature videos and shit. Why do I want to be a target to make some money off the internet? That shit sounds stupid. You see what I'm saying? Even if I was doing the same shit all the niggas is doing. I'm not about to, no, nigga. I'm about to play baseball on the internet, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's too many odds, nigga. So I just go give it the PG version over here. Shit, you go out to be around a nigga to know if he telling you the truth or not. Like what type of nigga I really am. You know what I'm saying? So if I was a nigga, I would never like really like put too much on the internet because nigga, these people ain't stupid. So you know what I'm saying? It shit, man. The internet be taking out a lot of people. White people, black people, all types of people that get on here talk popping they shit and ain't prepared to, you know what I'm saying? You know, and even when they is, nigga, that shit don't matter. How many random people I done ran across just by being on this small platform, bruh? Once your face get out there, bruh, you gotta be prepared for that shit. You can't be like, but I can never be like, if I was to get famous or something like that, I'm not the type of nigga that can't do no regular shit, nigga. I don't want to be that famous or be that like niggas be wearing hella jewelry and shit on, so they need security and all that, nigga. Fuck all of that, nigga. I just want, you know what I'm saying? I move accordingly to how I want to live. You feel me? You know, people get rich and famous, then they gotta go into hibernated. Do they feel different because they can't be like? But you, a lot of times people building a bad foundation so they can't be normal no more. You know what I fucked with DMX? DMX nigga had a video. I don't know if it was like his last little blog or vlog shit that he was doing before he died, but that nigga was still in his hood. Nigga, you ain't never seen DMX with no nigga had a dog chain, and DMX was a hood nigga. So I don't want to be so famous I can't just move around. You feel me? Or be so arrogant or so controversial that I feel like I can't show my face. So with this shit, I just be like, just be yourself, nigga. That's the best way to be. And if you a confrontational nigga, you just a confrontational nigga. Some niggas be confrontational because they like that shit. But I just ain't with all the theatrics like that. You know what I'm saying? I left that alone when I stopped pimping. You know what I'm saying? The theatrics, and when I left the streets alone, I left the theatrics there, bruh. There's too much theatrics there, bruh. And motherfuckers know the truth, nigga. Like when I went to jail, nigga, I hated it every time. Like, nigga, bend over and cough. That's how long I guess they don't do that shit no more. But the last time I went to jail, nigga, them niggas bend over and cough. I'm not doing all that shit, nigga. I'm a grown ass man, bruh. I'm not about to bend over and call for a nan nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck. That might be a that might be like my crash out offense. If I know I gotta go sit there, nigga, 'cause I ain't bending over and coughing for a motherfucker listening to these niggas, then I gotta listen to these niggas and these niggas. You want a soup? Nigga, we only get $40 on the. I only can spend $40 this week. The fuck, I'm gonna give you a soup for, nigga? These motherfuckers $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to deal with all that shit. Niggas getting stabbed up for a soup. You know what I'm saying? Like, dope, really though. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas getting stabbed up for a little dope and shit. I'm not trying to deal with all that crazy ass shit, bro. I got shit to do. So when I'm doing shit out here, I be thinking about that shit. I be like, nigga, do I really do I hate this person enough to go sit in somebody else's property for the rest of my life? Nigga, in some cold ass, nah, nigga. So I tell a motherfucker the truth. Like, that's what you wanna do? Okay, nigga. Okay, nigga. Do what you wanna do, nigga. I'm gonna give it to you real, nigga. You wanna sleep on some cold ass slabs? Nigga can't get no sun. Nigga gotta smoke with phones and shit. Niggas keister and shit. Nigga use the gangster. You putting shit up your butt to go to the yard and shit. You motherfuckers put nah, nigga. I'm not. That's not Raphael, bruh. And I ain't saying I'm better or worse than anybody. What I'm saying is I realize that's some shit I'm not trying to do with my life. Go spend I'm gonna give you 5 years of my little precious little life, nigga. I might only live to be 60. I'm gonna give you a 10 piece, nigga. I gotta use my mind better. Straight up, I gotta do something better. So yeah, I'm making a little chump change, and what's fucked up is what I went to jail for wasn't worth the time. It wasn't. Like, nigga, I wasn't gonna make that much money off of this shit. But that, but you young and you realize, okay, da 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 da. And then you see sometimes you go through situations and you see people that you thought, nigga, I would have gave my life for you. And nigga wouldn't even give you $5 on your books. You know that nigga got paper. You know what I'm saying? So you go through these things and then you evaluate what you'll dedicate. Man, who am I dedicating my life to? My freedom. Then you start wising up. And once a man starts thinking for himself, is when he becomes a man. When you need a group of men, nigga, that mean you a boy still. If you need a group of men to solidify your manhood, nigga, that mean you ain't a man. So as I got older, nigga, I move alone. And if something gonna happen to me, it's just gonna happen, nigga. There ain't shit I can do about it, nigga. Cause I'm not gonna move with a group of people, cause I don't need to. And quite frankly, I stopped doing that for the safety of my people, my real people, my family and shit. Because I'm associating with a bunch of motherfuckers that's doing shit, and if you're around your peoples, you basically putting them in danger based upon what the stupid shit you doing that they got nothing to do with. So, when you become a man, you start making man decisions. Who am I going? Who I owe my loyalty to? You feel me? And I don't feel like I owe it to that many people nowadays. I feel like I redeemed and repaid back. And if I owe a motherfucker from the streets, man, you know how that shit go, nigga. You got it. but um, but at the end of the day, man, I'm not worried about nothing from the streets no more. I don't worry about that type of shit, bruh. The streets been the streets, gonna stay the streets, and shit, nigga. I don't see it getting any better. So I can always go back to that shit if I ever felt like it, but I never felt like I needed the streets in the first place, nigga. I'm just, and a lot of times us keep people that's growing up in poverty situations, we one thing obligated ourselves to some shit that we obligated ourselves to in our teenage years, and we want to stay dedicated to that shit to the grave, which is crazy. Um, then also, it's like I ain't never got to keep none of that shit. I always lost it, and that shit always changes. So all the shit I'm doing it for, the money, the clothes, the shit, the whatever, all that shit get old anyways. So I gotta keep up with, you know what I mean? So, and then a lot of the people that I grew up with that was in the streets with me, they dead, and it's all from the streets. So I didn't really see nothing out all the time I done been a nigga. Nothing really come out of just 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 a lot of hatred, a lot of bitterness, a lot of broken promises and dreams and shit. Nigga, that's not what I want to represent. Nigga, niggas be painting that shit up good on them rap videos, but in real life, niggas ain't. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit be cool. That shit, mostly that's a young man's sport, man. That's a young man's sport. Cause he don't know yet, nigga. That shit gonna be terrible after so long. You gonna lose all your peoples and shit. Then it's gonna be a strange little world for you. So until you experience that shit, you probably, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the only one, but that's what I experienced. A lot of motherfuckers dead and shit on dope, still, and, especially nowadays, man. That shit got worse. So y'all can love it. I don't care. I'm gonna speak my truth though. And hey man, you don't have to like Raphael, except baby. He just a nerd from the third. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just a nerd, bro. Sorry. I'm just a nerd ass nigga. But I just don't think, man. I think if y'all, I be hearing our music and shit. I be saying the same shit, but we could do better. If we did better, we would have better results too. I was listening to like the Texas rappers, and I be talking about random shit. You know what I'm saying? But who am I talking to? I'm talking to myself, nigga. Really. You know what I'm saying? I can read the comments and shit, but ain't too many comments. But I was listening to Texas rappers, and I started noticing that none of them say nigga in their actual lyrics. So, and the beats we use, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody can't. If you want to blow up, everybody can't use a J-Bo beat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody uses the same beat and think they gonna blow up. It's like everybody gotta have their own finesse and style. That's how. If you look at all your great favorites, all sounded different. E40, Too Short, uh, Andre Nicotina, Mac Dre, Messy Marv, Yuck Mouth. Uh, Damn near MC Hammer. MC Hammer had his own style. Uh, Nigga, every great from Northern California got their own swag and style. Even the new people that's popping. You feel me? The boy don't sound like nobody, but the boy, or Lil Yee kind of sound like Lil Pete a little bit. But that's they region too, so you can give it to that too. But everybody don't have to sound the same. Mozzie don't sound the same as CML. You know what I'm saying? 50 Rich don't sound in 50 Rich don't sound the same. You feel me? Now I'm just saying to say all that to say, look at all them people, and why are you trying to sound like any of them? Do you, and you gonna blow up, my nigga. That's all I'm telling you. Be you, and you gonna blow up. You know, shit, nigga. I ain't spent but $12 on music, nigga, and I didn't created a lane for myself. But one thing I try not to do is sound like nobody else. People say, "Oh, you sound like Mac Dre," or of course I listened to these people growing up, so I might have picked up on some of their demeanor of music, I guess. But I'm literally just saying this shit that comes off my head, and sometimes I might use a bar here or there from like artists or something like that that I heard our bar, I liked it, and I just added it in there. But for the most part, and that's probably why people are like, man, this shit sounds terrible. But I stay true to what I do. Now, you might have skills enough to be an engineer or rapper and make your own beats. Why would you then go sound like somebody else? That's okay. I was watching Ray Charles, and that's what they was telling Ray Charles. You sound like Nat King Cole. You sound like this motherfucker that was singing back in the day. And only till that nigga started doing his own shit is when he became the Ray Charles that got a movie with Jamie Foxx and shit. So when you doing your shit, do you, and don't be afraid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Music is, and most of the time when people music blow up, it be that song that they think wasn't gonna blow up. So don't be afraid to be yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're afraid to be yourself, man, I mean, who else? You know what I'm saying? How people gonna believe in you? How people gonna back you up? Especially the people that know you. So you don't gotta sound like a killer. You can make a dope ass song. You can, if you like women, they can rap about women in the way you like them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be in, but always be mindful too that the better the lyrics are, the more doper the lyrics are without cuss words and profanity, is the more broader your audience could be. You see what I'm saying? So, it and the more, it's not even gonna sound cleaner. It's that you gonna use words that fit your song more when you take out cuss words, because you're gonna come up with the word rather than a cuss word, which is you putting the emphasis on it, but you're not putting the words behind the emphasis, or you putting the words, but you ain't putting the emphasis. And to find that good balance is where you're gonna find your greatness at, and then recording it correctly so it sound good. You know, it's like McDonald's or a 5-star restaurant. That's how people consider sound. It's like, okay, I like it, but it sound like shit in comparison to some that sound good. That's 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 terrible, but it sound good, and people listen to that shit. As long as it sound good, as long as it sound and feel good to the ears going be, So all that stuff matters, man. So to to have a more than yourself to help you is always good too. But don't wait for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to ask. It ain't that I ain't afraid to ask. Nigga, I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. Frequencies and compression, nigga. Man, I want somebody to do that shit for me. But I'll do it myself. But they don't. But I don't know what they talking about until I start fucking with it myself. You trying to teach a, if you trying to teach a blind man how to see, nigga, I don't know. So I could, I gotta learn this shit before I can know what you talking about. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened. So and still, I don't, man, my shit be, it depend what speakers it's on. So there's things I be needing help on that I'm not gonna ask nobody though. And the reason, I don't want it that much. I'm telling it to niggas that want it that much. I don't even care. Nigga, I'm gonna do music regardless when I feel like it. But I'm not trying to do music where I never wanted to be a rapper. I've been had times where I'm selling dope. Nigga, I'm in the real studio with real rappers, T Nutty there or whoever, nigga. So my partners, they in it, and they in, but they got studios and shit too. So they bring in, oh, what's the name coming by tonight, man? Come over, man. Chill. I go over there. Hey, you rap? Nah, nigga, I don't rap. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could rap, I never felt like I was really trying to rap. So when I was doing music, I've been doing music for my whole since I was like 15. Like, did I ever really like? Cause I didn't never know a lane that I could choose. Cause you base it upon all these other rappers. When until you only look at yourself as a star, but you gotta have time, have money, and understand your lane too. If you getting older, nigga, why you trying to act like a little nigga? You know what I'm saying? Pick a good lane for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it'll work. It'll work. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta believe in yourself and put the money and stuff behind it if that's what you want to do. And I think I had to think about putting the money behind it, a lot of the stuff. I don't think I wanted to be a rapper. I don't mind blogging or doing this shit, but I don't think I want to be like just like a full blown rapper and have to have the rapper starter kit and nobody believe you until you got some chains and shit and some naked bitches and some niggas, some dirty niggas in the background, niggas throwing gun signs and shit. Then nobody believe that you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't really. I didn't want to paint that picture. I like the art of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to paint an art. I would be more like if I had a videographer or whatever you call them. I would want him to do my shit like how Eminem shit was. Like my bars, I want you to hear my bars through me acting them out and making the scenes and shit like that and making it like theatrical. But um, so that's kind of why I don't even really be shooting music videos because I be like, well, I really meant to say I want to display what I'm saying, but I don't know that yet. So but as far as like I just like making music and making art. You know what I'm saying? It's the art part of it. I don't care about the accolades or nothing like that. Cause I know for sure niggas done bid me uh, in many ways. And well, if you don't know a bit, people copy me in many ways, and I didn't care, not a bit. Cause I knew I was influential. Since I was a little nigga, you gotta know who you is. Since I was a little nigga, I was creating trends amongst my peers. And creating style and stuff like that. And I might not be for everybody, but I promise you, I guarantee you that BayAreaCompass is a big enough platform at times when we working that people watch it and people like it. And they might be like, oh, it's audio fucked up. But I guarantee you, certain shit that resonated with people. And humbly though, and I ain't chasing it, you know, because you know the second you stop chasing it, this platform gonna blow up. If I can, don't chase it, bro. Let it come to you. But at the same token, do the work. So, um, that's all I can suggest to anybody that's trying to make something of it. And you always welcome to this platform, music, blogging, whatever. If you bring something to the table and you want to display it, you should always, reach out because if you really believe in that and you believe in yourself, you probably right. You feel me? You just gotta find the right mixture, and you gonna make it pop. You just But at the same time, don't be afraid, nigga. Nigga, it don't have to be perfect. That's what they want you, nigga. Everything I done did to this point, and it don't. And I ain't saying it's the best, but I'm saying I didn't wait. Nigga, I recorded them videos on myself with a tripod and shit, nigga, and, and learned how to zoom in on the video editing, so it looked like it was moving or somebody recorded me. 90% of the shit I did, I had to record myself. I from videos to audio, and it opened up some doors, and I've been offered to do certain things with people. I just haven't took them on the offer because I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna do this shit, bro. I'm getting old and shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there is opportunity out there once you open that door for yourself. Let people know. Nobody know you rap, nigga. Nobody knows that you're the Mozart of hip hop of today, cause you ain't letting nobody know, cause you too scared to let people know who you is. Stop being scared, nigga, and be yourself in these motherfuckers, so that people can see your greatness. Cause one day you gonna be gone, and if you limit your greatness to how people gonna perceive you, then you never gonna be great, nigga. So be great and just be great, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same, baby.